I'm Brett Larkin for CureJoy TV, and this is part 2 of a series that I started on my channel about my favorite yoga books. In video 1, I covered my favorite books that are about spirituality and the philosophical side of yoga. In this video, I'm going to talk about my favorite books that are actually about the physical asana practice. So I have 3 books to recommend, and number 1 is Yoga Zone. Introduction to Yoga. So obviously this is the book that I recommend if you are new to yoga, and it is written by Alan Finger, who I did my yoga teacher training with. So I know a lot of you have asked me about where I did my yoga teacher training, and I did it with Alan Finger at Ishta Yoga in New York. And he wrote this book. It was required to read it as part of my training. And I really recommend this book if you're new to yoga and you want to dive in a little bit more to the history of yoga, the breath, the poses, but most importantly to, the little alignment techniques that, you might just not get in a big class, especially because it's Alan Finger and Ishta. He's really giving you what has become my philosophy on yoga, which is all about taking the practice and making it work for you instead of trying to shoehorn yourself into poses. So I really recommend this if you're a beginner. Book number 2, Light on Yoga by BKS Iyengar. So this is the go-to book for so many teacher trainings and really just in the library of pretty much every yogi. This is Iyengar's. It has pictures of Iyengar doing the poses. He literally just goes through every yoga pose. That's what this book is. So there's not a lot of philosophy in here, although he has other books that are more about the philosophical side. This is really just kind of your Bible guide to the poses, and it's a great resource to have in your house. Book number 3, and this would be appropriate whether you're a beginner or advanced yogi, is this Vinyasa Flow for Standing Poses Illustrated Guide. I really like this book because it shows you, there goes my notes from inside the book that are from a million years ago. What I love about this is the arrows. So basically they have arrows that show you how you're supposed to be kind of pulling up or lengthening each muscle in each pose. And this is just really fun insight to have if you have a regular yoga practice or you just kind of like to geek out and nerd out on alignment like me. Looking back on this after not opening it for a little bit, it made me really happy because so many things that I feel like I'm constantly saying, like pull up through your legs or draw your shoulder blades down, are completely illustrated in this little guide. And it's really pretty, fun to have around the house. So those are my 3 favorite yoga books that are about the actual poses themselves. Make sure to check out part 1 of this video on my philosophy books about the spiritual, more philosophical aspects of yoga if you missed it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you found any of this information helpful. Leave me a comment below. Let me know, are you planning to get any of these books? If so, which ones? Do you have other yoga questions that I can answer? Make sure to subscribe to CureJoy's channel if you haven't already for expert tips in the area of health and wellness, and subscribe to my channel for completely free yoga and meditation on YouTube. I will see you all in the next video.